Yeah.
And from there, we'll move straight to boxing. Now, what happened yesterday? We're talking about boxing promotion. You know, Nigerian boxers are even looking forward to a situation whereby they can be having more promoters coming into the country, and when they come, they can also have the opportunity, you know, for them to actually have more fights, both locally and internationally. Now, when you're talking about boxing development, sometimes you also have to look at the promotion aspect of it, and that's what the likes of I'm trying to remember, is Adeleke Adeboye. That's what he's trying to do.
Right.
He's based in the UK. He's coming to Nigeria to see how he can actually promote boxing. But obviously, it's going to start from the local boxers. They have some boxers there at the press conference yesterday, and even Rafi Ladipo also came to actually support them because
I was going to ask if supporters club, you know, went there to.
Most of them are actually there, and most of the Nigerian boxers that we all know,
notable names.
Yeah, all of them were also there and all that, because they actually said they love the way, you know, he had to involve all the boxers. You know, take a look at them, their welfare and all that. Check what they're actually going through right now to know how he will be able to help. So after the press conference, we spoke to him, and he said a lot about promoting boxing in Nigeria. There you have Joe Lasisi there, another veteran boxer. He's now a coach also.
That's good. Remy Aboderi, when you have the boxing control there, it means control is under check. Jerry Okorodudu, you know, people that have been there, done that for the history of boxing, that wants to see boxing, you know, move to the next level. And with boxing promoters, as this guy, are more coming into it. Cecilia, I don't know. We keep wondering. Look at champions in their own right.
Yeah, definitely. That's the way it is. We just listened to Adeleke Adeboye now. What is bringing into the country and how well is going to help these young stars, you know, who are based here to actually achieve their dreams, getting the biggest fight that they want to get.
Put the list together and look at the best program that to suit what I want to do. Because I wanted to be a boxer one time, it didn't work out. So if I don't get that out of my system, I don't want to be up there and saying to my God, I should have done that. Okay. In relation to boxing, I know definitely some people try boxing as, some people come out as boxing promoters and it doesn't work out. The only thing I'll probably say, I wouldn't say I'm going to do something 10 million times better than what they're doing. But the most important is to have an action plan. And as you go along, make corrections and actually come out with something that seems to suit people. Most of our programs, which I've noticed that most boxing bouts or boxing event in Nigeria doesn't normally have some ex-boxers on, which actually a lot of people are not out there to support the event. But when you have like boxing promoters or people that had something to do with boxing in the past out, this will actually not only get the modern get the people, the young guys out there to love boxing, but also remind people who are at the age of those legends that boxing is not dead. And you will now see that people now begin to actually talk about the past. So if you have people regularly coming out who have been in the past and now in the current promoting boxing and working alongside promoters, I think I see yourself going a long way. So it will be a pleasure actually to work with all these guys, because these guys are all who inspired me to do what I'm doing now. So I'll probably say locally is where I'm going to concentrate at the moment. Once we get our name out there and everyone begin to know us, actually, don't be surprised. Maybe it may be sooner than we think before we get international boxers down here.
We're just going to wait for that to happen, to get international boxers to Nigeria, you know, to actually, you know, have a big fight here.
That's always been the dream, you know. I've met Anthony Joshua. His love for Nigeria is crazy. I think there was about a time Iron Mike Tyson, when he was, you know, really, you know, in his heydays, wanted to come to Nigeria also. You know why? Because as he mentioned, we have good history for boxing. But Cecilia, aren't we tired of talking about the past?
I'm tired.
That's what he said also. Adeleke is saying we need more promoters, we need more competitions, we need to bring boxing back on track so that we start talking about the present, what is happening now. You know, if you want to talk about boxing presently, we could only take one boxer to the Olympics. Very disheartening. It's almost unbelievable. How do you think the likes of Bisi Awakwa, Jerry Okorodudu, Joe Lasisi, even Tony Konyegwachi, you know, Bob Ande, Tony Ande, what would they be saying that boxing in Nigeria has turned into? So what Adeleke said, and again, it was interesting. He said he wanted to go into boxing. Maybe it would be flyweight or featherweight, you know. But it's okay. He's saying we need to promote boxing more. I say that I totally agree. More needs to go into boxing.
And even some of the boxers we spoke to, you know, after the press conference also agreed that, look, once the whole thing starts, they will definitely benefit. The likes of ID Kabasa, you know, when you talk about the GoTV and all that, these are the guys really need. Jude Ilo, also another great boxer, spoke to him also, and Jerry Okorodudu, of course, from national champions, you know, Olympian, and also, you know, he's a boxing coach, and they're actually happy that something like this is coming to the country.
Yes, excited, because I know very soon I'll become another title champion. I believe that, because this is what we are expecting. This is what we want. By this, I know they will give me another fight. Maybe it's time to fight. By the grace of God, I'll win the bet too. So that will make many of Nigeria boxers be happy. We have a lot of boxers in Nigeria. Then when there is no encouragement, there will be no skill. But when there is encouragement, you see many boxers will come out.
Yeah, it's because of this lack of promotion. But as it is today, I believe we have a very big hope to go and get more medals for Nigeria, or more belts for Nigeria with the professional boxers.
It is very good, because boxing for quite a long time now has not seen the light of the day, except for Jackie Salomona. His production is the only person who is helping boxers now. But to see another promoter coming on board, I think it's a very good thing. A lot of companies don't sponsor boxing, because everywhere in the world, like if you go abroad, companies sponsor, maybe like, for example, we have Africa title fight, national title fight. The promoter doesn't spend much. We have sponsors from different companies. But in Nigeria here, I don't think the promoters are doing enough. Go out and see people and meet this company, tell them, sell your market to them, sell your programs. And I think it will be okay if they do that.
Yeah, well, if you can actually get those companies and everyone, you're obviously going to have the very best when it comes to boxing.
Jerry Okorodudu asked a lot of questions. And Jerry, you know why companies cannot sponsor boxing in Nigeria? It's because we have changed in a whole lot of ways. Federation needs to do more. You need to be credible. You need to be accountable. You need to show responsible leadership. At the time they were boxing, we had proper boxing gyms. We have national championships. Like, Cecilia, fights done nationally were like international competitions. People go out there to watch it. But now we don't have that sort of competition anymore. So tell me how corporate organizations will come into it. Yes. If not for the president, Minima, that just even put up that hostel, where would the boxers be staying?
Yeah, well, definitely we're happy that something good is coming to Nigeria back. And we're going to break now. We'll come back. We'll continue with boxing and also see how basketball. Stay with us.